Please rise for the national anthem. Thank you. Good afternoon, dear students, parents, teachers, board members, and guests. Commencement is a location of feelings, a mixture of delight and nostalgia. And this year especially is very different than any other year. COVID-19 kept us home for over a year, and this fact alone has set this graduating class apart from all the classes that previously graduated from the school. Since the beginning of the pandemic, we have experienced fear, confusion, frustration, grief, anxiety, and loss. Fortunately, we have kept this pandemic under control and managed to make back to school for the remaining 2 months of this school year. Although these uncertain times have brought challenges for everyone, they have also brought us gifts. Most graduation speeches talk about slowing down, taking time to get to know the people around you, and trying to not work hard. As a result of COVID-19 pandemic though, we have already had the opportunity to take the pause, that deep breath, and to reflect upon what's really important in our lives. It has allowed many of us to spend more time with our spouses, children, and siblings in the past few months than we have in years. So my dear graduates, although this pandemic has taken many things from you, it has given you the opportunity to highlight what's truly important: family, friends, health, and your school community. This moment is the end of one chapter in the journey of your life, and we know that every end presents a new beginning. Every answer leads to a new question. Every night brings about a new day. And so here we are, at one end, at one beginning. Class of 2021, always remember that life is a journey, and And all great journeys are reached with surprises and struggles, victories and defeats, hope and despair. Never forget to put one foot in front of the other and keep your heads held high. Take the lessons that you learned during your time at AGBU MDS, not just the past few months, but your entire school career, and let them guide you, inspire you, and remind you that you are Titan strong. Class of 2021. Today, I feel so fortunate to be with you, the 35th class I have watched graduate from AGBU Manukyan Demircan School. I am impressed by all that you have done, excited for all that you have yet to do, and grateful that I can stand here today and tell you, congratulations. Մարդու կյանքում կարևոր իրադարձություններ շատ են լինում, որոնց մեջ իր հուզականությամբ առանձնանում է դպրոցական վերջին զանգը ու վկայականների հանձնման այս արարողությունը, որին ներկա ենք այսօր։ Եվ դա միայն հրաժեշտի զանգ չէ, այլև հասունության ավետում։ Ճիշտ է իրոք, առանց ներքին հուզումների հրաժեշտ տալ ձեզ։ Մենք ձեզ վարժվել ենք ու սիրել և վստահ եմ, որ դուք էլ նույն զգացողություններ ունեք։ Այս ավարտական հանդեսը բոլոր առումներով տարբեր է նախկիններից։ Իսկ ես հարյուրավոր սերունդներ եմ կյանք ճանապարհել, երբեք այսքան հուզված ու հպարտ չեմ եղել, որքան այսօր։ Հուզված եմ, որովհետև բացի համավարակը հաղթահարելուց, որը 180 աստիճանի փոխեց մեր կյանքը, մենք միասին հաղթահարեցինք ու շարունակում ենք հաղթահարել Հայաստանում տեղի ունեցած պատերազմի ցավը, որ կարծում եմ անջնջելի հետքեր թողեց մեզանից յուրաքանչյուրի սիրտում։ Բայց այս բոլորի մեջ հատկապես ուզում եմ անդրադառնալ ձեր ընկերոջը Վահանին։ Այստեղ է, որ ես հպարտ եմ, որ մենք մի մարդու նման կանգնեցինք իր կողքին ու օգնեցինք ու շարունակելու ենք օգնել, որպեսզի նա շուտ ապակինվի։ Սիրելի աշակերտներ, ձեզ ցանկանում եմ հաջողություն, ուր էլ որ լինեք, կյանքի ինչ ճանապարհ էլ ընտրեք, թող այն լինի կանաչ ու բերքարատ։ Եղեք առողջ ու երջանիկ։ Շնորհակալություն։ Before I invite Salutatorian Pierre Kyoseyan and valedictorian Mark Arslanian to the podium, I would like to share with you their various accomplishments. Mark Arslanian joined AGBU family as a preschool student and is a lifer at AGBU Manukyan Demircan School. Mark has been involved in many clubs, including the Cancer Awareness Club and the Investment Club. He has taken 10 AP courses, which includes courses such as AP Chemistry, AP Calculus, AP Psychology, and AP Computer Science Principles. In the fall of this year, Mark will be attending Stanford University and majoring in biology. In the future, he plans on going to medical school and becoming an oncologist or cardiologist. Our salutatorian, Pierre Kyoseyan, is a lifer at AGBU MDS as well. Here at AGBU MDS, Pierre has taken multiple AP and honors courses during his high school career. After graduating, Pierre plans to pursue a bachelor's degree in business administration and a minor in political science. He is also considering pursuing an MBA. While he is not entirely sure about an exact career path, his interests in either consulting or marketing. Pierre's ultimate goals include establishing a successful career in the business world, starting a family, and contributing to his Armenian culture and heritage as much as he possibly can. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to invite Mark and Pierre to the podium.
friends, loved ones, and faculty, thank you for being here this afternoon. Today is the culmination of 4 years of hard work from everyone here. For the students, it's the countless all-nighters, stressing over tests, and busy work assignments. For the faculty, it's the determination to make sure every single one of us was fostered in a caring and productive school environment. For everyone else, it's the daily support that we receive from all of you, through whatever it may be. What is a salutatorian? Most of the people here, including myself, probably didn't even know how to pronounce it until just a few moments ago. A salutatorian is he or she who finishes with the second highest GPA in the class. Some may see a salutatorian as the first loser, but today, none of us are losers. Class of 2021, I stand in front of you as not the first loser, but rather as one of 42 winners. We have all worked equally hard to be here today, and wherever the future takes you, I hope that high school will be no less than a fond memory to build off of. In all your future endeavors, I wish you all the best. Today is a day of happiness. We are on to the next chapter of our lives. In the midst of the worst pandemic of the last century, we have persevered till the very end. We deserve this moment, but we could not do it without those around us today. Teachers, thank you for everything that you have done. Although many of us struggled with Ms. Mukachan's daily quizzes, Baron Harutunyan's extra class sessions, or Ms. Pedrosian's mandatory note-taking, everything is for the greater good. Though a mostly digital experience was the last way that many of us could have imagined our senior year, there were many lessons to be learned from it. Many of us realized who our true friends were. Others finally understood the powers of the classroom environment. But most of all, we understood how easily we could miss school. When you go home tonight, don't be sad because it's over. Be happy because it happened. Graduation is not the end, but rather the beginning. Today marks the beginning of our adult lives. High school will be a great part of our distant past, but fear not, the future holds much more happiness. In the next few years, we will completely transform as people, even more so than we have since middle school. After that, we will slowly descend into the latter stages of the game of life, and every passing moment will be a graduation in itself. We leave so much behind as we depart from campus in a short while, but the best is yet to come. Հիմա հայրենով քանի մփար ուզեմ ասել։ Նախ շնորհակալություն կհայտնեմ բոլոր հայրենի ուսուցիչներին։ Տիգին Մադոյան, Տիգին Յարարյան, Տիգին Քոյումջան, Պարոն Գունրոյան եւ Պարոն Սեփեչյան։ Մեզի սորվեցուցիկ մեր մայրենի լեզուն, մշակույթը եւ պատմությունը։ Առանց ծեր չանքերուն մենք այս գիտելիքները պիտի չունենայինք։ Հայաստանի քաղաքական եւ տնտեսական հարցերեն լավադեղյակ պիտի չլինենք։ Ես շրջանաբար դասարանի բոլոր դասընկերներուս կողմէ ցեզի հազար շնորհակալություն կհայտնեմ։ Հայրենիքի մասին գիտնալը շատ կարևոր է։ Հայրենի դասարաններուն մեջ միշտ հետևած ենք Հայաստանի լուրերուն եւ նորություններուն, որոնց շնորհիվ քաղաքար գազմած ենք, թե ավակային ինչ ձևով կրնան օգտակար ըլլալ Հայաստանին։ Իմ դասընկերներս եւ ես քաչալերական նամակներ գրգած ենք եւ նյութական օժանդակություն ապահովված ենք հայ զինվորներուն։ Կփափակին, որ ամենքս այս նույն բարենպաստ գործերը շարունակենք եւ միշտ օգտակար ըլլանք մեր հայրենիքին։ Everyone, thank you for listening, and congratulations to the AGBU MDS class of 2021.
Good afternoon, Father Zaven Markosyan, the Board of Trustees, Chairman of the Board, Mr. Kevork Zoryan, my uncle Sinan Sinanyan, who continues to tirelessly dedicate his time and give his heart to our school, Principal Albanesyan, Vice Principal Nalbanyan, administration, faculty, staff, families, and friends. I am honored to speak to you today as this year's class valedictorian. Graduating as an AGBU lifer, I have been able to see our family continue to grow as new students joined our class. Looking back on my time at AGBU, I cannot help but feel bittersweet about our graduate. My years here have been nothing short of exciting. The one quote that I think truly encapsulates our experiences is from Charles Dickens in his book, A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times, it was the worst of was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. AGBU is our place of wisdom. Here, we learned how to read our first words in Armenian, and later how chemical reactions work in AP chemistry. But we also made some foolish decisions, and it was from these foolish acts that we derived some of our greatest lessons. While it may sound a bit critical, it is the fact that we experienced the good and the bad together as a class that has bound us as one. We got lost in the streets of Yerevan together on our class trip, where every night we would be laughing until 2 a.m. We supported our boys and girls athletic teams as they took on our rivals. We helped each other study for APs and comfort each other when school got a little too hard, even if that comfort meant procrastinating. For 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, we pushed forward together, not knowing if we would have a pop quiz in our next class or an exam announced in the next couple of days. But what we did know was that we had each other to rely on. From the jokes we made in the halls to throwing impromptu parties during class, we got through each day as a unit. To our amazing teachers, we share our success with you. You have seen it all. In elementary school, you prepared us for our Parliament performances. In middle school, you chaperoned our Halloween school dances and saw our awkward dance moves, which I'm sure you are aware, unfortunately, have not improved. In high school, you watched us run into class screaming because we just got our driver's licenses. I feel confident and prepared to take this next step out of AGBU because of you all. Each of you have been a mentor to me, especially Mrs. Nakurchan, whom without I would not have fallen in love with science and be on a pre-med track today. You all have taught us to fall in love with learning, to be brave against self-doubt, and to take risks to achieve our goals. Thank you for always keeping your classroom door open for us. Whether it be a quick stop to bother you about giving us extra credit, or talking to you after a rough day, you all have shown your care for us in unmatched ways. For these reasons, we, the class of 2021, thank each and every single one of you. I would also like to extend our gratitude to the janitorial, maintenance, and cafeteria staff. To them, I say thank you. On a more personal note, I would also like to wholeheartedly thank my family. Dad and Mom, thank you for your continuous and unwavering guidance, support, and values that you have instilled in me. Sabine and Nicole, yes, I didn't forget about you too, don't worry. Thank you for showing me out of bed in the mornings. Sometimes it hurt, but it kept me punctual. But truly, thank you for always being by my side. To my grandparents, you have taught me valuable life lessons and advice that I deeply cherish. Միությունը զորություն է։ Հոփենեմենի այս նշանապանը մեզ մեր յուրաքանչյուրի մտքերուն եւ սրտերու մեջ ամուր զետեղված է։ Թեև մենք անհատապես հասարակային եւ աջեցանք, սակայն միասին զորացանք։ Մենք ընտանիքի վերածվեցանք եւ այս ընտանիքին պատկանելու հպարտությունը գրեցինք։ Այսօր անպայմանորեն գուզեմ նշել մեր շատ սիրելի դասընկերներեն Վահան Հովսեփյանը, որում գորովը եւ ուժը ոչ միայն գնահատեն չէ մեզի, իր դասընկերները, այլ եւ նաեւ ամբողջ համայնքը։ Որպես հոփենեմենի մեծ ընտանիք, մենք միշտ քու գոհտոտ պիտի լանք եւ միասնական ուժով պիտի հաղթահարենք այս փորձությունը։ We love you, Vahana. In conclusion, William Saroyan once said, "It is simply in the nature of an Armenian to study, to learn, to question, to discover, to preserve, to invent, to make, and to give." To the AGBU class of 2021, I cannot wait to see the amazing things each of us will accomplish. I hope you look back on your years at AGBU and are proud to always be a Titan. Congratulations.
Thank you, Pierre and Mark. For the past 12 years, we have been privileged to have our distinguished alumni serve as our keynote speakers. One such accomplished alumnus from class of 1992 and one of my former students, Mr. Harut Ramerian. Harut began attending AGBU MDS school in 1986 as a sixth grader. After graduation, he went on to attend the University of California, Santa Barbara, where he received his Bachelor's of Arts in Business Economics with an emphasis in accounting. He is currently the Chief Financial Officer for Hudson Pacific Properties and has over 26 years of experience in real estate, finance and accounting at various entities. Harut is the chairperson of the Western Diocese Summer Camp Board and also sits on the Board of Trustees of our school. He has been married to his wife Lauren more than 16 years, and together they have 2 children, Alec 12 and Noel 10. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our keynote speaker. Please welcome Mr. Harut Dramerian.
Dearest administration, faculty, beloved guests, and most importantly, graduating class of 2021. Good afternoon. In case you missed it, my name is Salutatorian, proud class of 1992 alumni, former student of Mrs. Nahan's math class, and I'd like to take this moment to formally apologize to you for all the trouble I made in your class over the years, and new member of the AGBU MDS Board of Trustees. I'm honored to be amongst you all as one of the select few able to attend your graduation ceremony and play a small role in this momentous occasion. Take some time to let this soak in. Live in this very second. Take your mind away from what will happen in the future and what has happened in the past. Try to appreciate the magnitude of what you have accomplished and remember this very special moment as much as you can. Graduation is an accomplishment to be celebrated under any circumstances, but for your class in particular, the moment is especially triumphant. You have lived through a global pandemic. You have been made to watch from afar as our homeland has been attacked. You've even had to endure sad news about a dear friend. Through it all, you've kept your heads high, a smile on your face, gotten your work done, and banded together to fiercely support the causes that are near and dear to your hearts. I am certain that I speak for everyone when I say that we are immensely proud of you and extremely impressed by the composure, determination, positivity you have displayed throughout. During these last few weeks, I have been wholly touched by the way you have all rallied around your friend and classmate in this time of need. And as an alumni, I have been filled with immense pride to see how our administration, teachers, fellow alumni, and AGBU MDS community have stood up to support him, his family, and all of you. We have learned this year that being part of the AGBU MDS family is so much more than simply being a student at school. When you become a Titan, you become a Titan for life. This family that spans 45 years, 33 graduating classes, and includes all of our wonderful faculty and staff who will always be here for you, who will always have your back, who will always be there to cheer you on, and who will always be there to pick you up when you are down. Knowing that, I encourage you to go out into the world unafraid. Chase your passions, discover new ones, see the world, change your mind again, again, and again. Life is meant to be lived. Go live it. And when you need us, we will be here for you, always. Also remember to give back. This is what makes our community so great, is that we support each other. Find a way to give your time to the Armenian community, the school, or some other group or organization. You will find that you will get back so much more than you give in. To conclude, on behalf of myself, the class of 1992, and other AGBU MDS alumni, it is my honor to officially welcome you to the Alumni Association class of 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dramerian, for your inspiring words. Now the moment you have all been waiting for, the presentation of the high school diplomas. I would like to invite the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Keynote Speaker, and School Principal, Mrs. Arkia Vanessian, to the stage. Seniors, please rise to receive your high school diplomas. Sevana Ayvazian. Sevana is the recipient of Vahan Boskian AGBU AYA Spirit Award. Graduating with distinction, Narod Arisyan. Narod is a recipient of Shovik Bardakjian Memorial Instrumental Music Award, Komidas Music Award, Media Award, and President's Education Award. Before I announce our next graduate, I would like to invite the former Vice Chair of AGBU Central Board, Mr. Sinan Sinanian, to the stage. Graduating with distinction, Mark Arslanian. Mark is a recipient of Salutatorian Award, Mina Shirvanyan Memorial Mathematics Award, Isaac Newton Science Award, Principal Bartui Dadur Outstanding Scholar Award, Karnik Shahinian Excellence in STEM Award, Mesrop Chinchinian Excellence in Science Award, and President's Education Award. Anthony Asadurian. Graduating with high honors, Daniel Bagdasarian. Daniel is a recipient of President's Education Award. Graduating with honors, Natalie Balekian. Natalie is a recipient of Israel Zokian Memorial Armenian Writing Award. Graduating with honors, Sarin Bedrosian. Graduating with honor, Jacqueline Bilezikjian. Patrick Chelik. Anahit Cholakian. Anahit is a recipient of AEF Joseph Truman Scholarship for Achievement and Community Service Award. Anthony Chuaglu. Anthony is a recipient of Sarkis Panchan Memorial Sportsmanship Award. Graduating with distinction, Giovanni Daldemian. Giovanni is a recipient of President's Education Award. Shant Dermenjian. Shant is a recipient of Dr. Viken Gulbartian Creativity Award and Abak Abakian Visual Arts Award. Hovanesh Javalian. Hasmi Kareginian. Armine Gasparian. Armine is a recipient of Armenian Spirit and Service Award. Graduating with high honors, Lina Ghazarian. Lina is a recipient of President's Education Award. Adis Harmandian. Bahan Hovsepian. Bahan is a recipient of Dr. Andreasian Armenian Identity Award, Armen Dadu Armenian Language Award. Daniel Jetian. Graduating with distinction, Patil Kamakian. Patil is the recipient of Israel Zokian Memorial Armenian Writing Award, Moses Khorenati Scholarship in History Award, Barkui Kojayan Visual and Performing Arts Award, Barbis Zavajian Excellence in Math Award, and President's Education Award. Graduating with honors, Mary Kasablian. Mary is the recipient of Harry Zekian Memorial Armenian Studies Award, Dr. Andreasian Armenian Identity Award, and Dr. Gulbenk Shirvanyan Engineering Award. Graduating with distinction, Pierre Kyoseyan. Pierre is a recipient of Salutatorian Award, Harry Zekian Memorial Armenian Studies Award, Highest SAT Score Award, and President's Education Award. Graduating with honors, Virginie Khachatourian. Diana Khachatourian. Diana is the recipient of Vahye Armenian Literature Award, Dr. Andreasian Armenian Identity Award, and Armen Dadur Armenian Literature Award. Graduating with high honors, Liana Khachikian. Liana is a recipient of Vahye Armenian Literature Award, Moses Khorenati Scholarship in History Award, and President's Education Award. David Kalanjian. David is the recipient of Archbishop Orhan Berdelian Scholarship Award. Ani Kartotian. Nico Madoyan. Suzy Mazlumian. Suzy is a recipient of Armenian Spirit and Service Award. Graduating with honors, Nicholas Mihranian. Nicholas is a recipient of AGBU Heritage Scholarship Grant Award. Graduating with honors, Elizabeth Nenenjian. Graduating with distinction, Mushe Ovanesyan. Mushe is a recipient of Gerald McKay Character Award, AGBU Heritage Scholarship Grant Award, and President's Education Award. Graduating with distinction, Michael Papazian. Michael is a recipient of President's Education Award. Graduating with distinction, Andrew Papazian. Andrew is a recipient of Gerald McKay Character Award, George Gutmekjian Government and Politics Award, Mesrop Chichinian Excellence in Science Award, and President's Education Award. David Papian. Graduating with honors, Elena Kasabian. Elena is a recipient of Public Speaking Award, Sarkis Spanjian Memorial Scholarship Award, Salutatorian Memorial Theater Award, and President's Education Award. Julian Shahinian. Graduating with distinction, Alexander Tavitian. Alexander is a recipient of William Saroyan Creative Writing Award, Leadership Award, Garo Bedrosian Armenian Award, and President's Education Award. Chris Chamkertenian. Andrew Tinkjian. And Mary Rambochi. And now, to symbolize your graduation, graduates, please move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to present to you AGBU Manukyan Demirjan, class of 2021. Graduates, you may be seated now. And now I would like to invite our principal, Mrs. Avanesian, to the podium for her remarks.
Good afternoon. I was going to write a speech on masks, I thought. And then I realized how lucky as Armenians we are about this whole pandemic and masks. Our best features are our eyes, and probably our worst features are our nose. I didn't realize how big my nose was until one of my friends pointed it out to me once I removed my mask. So I am quite comfortable now wearing masks, unlike before. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege to address you as graduates. I'm your first ever speaker to you. I wrote a very lengthy speech, quite lengthy, lengthier than I ever thought I'd write for any graduation. This has been a year, graduates. Thank you for the opportunity to stand before you and share some of my thoughts with you today. Before I address the senior class, I wish to recognize the unmatched dedication of our faculty, staff, parents, alumni. This year, this graduation, I didn't think it would come. I feel blessed to witness the countless hands that unite our school every year to support our students, but especially this year. It goes without saying, from maintaining our campus to teaching our students online, to pursuing strategies that sustain our school, words cannot express the value of those silent heroes behind the scenes. To all of you, I simply wish to say your efforts are sincerely appreciated by me. Seniors, look at me. It's going to be a while, but it's great because this is probably one of the most difficult speeches I had to write, and I'll tell you why. Well, all I can say is, what a year. The whole world shut down, and with that, everyone's world as we knew it was put into perspective. I can honestly say that this year did not provide me with enough downtime to write my speech, a good speech for you guys, so I hope you bear with me. nor did I think that I would be able to give one to you. In fact, right now, as I write this speech, I'm sitting in the back seat of my car as Mrs. Yaralyan is driving, and Mrs. Madoyan is trying to find us a restaurant to go to before we watch our varsity boys semifinal basketball game at Santa Ana. Patrick, Adis, Anthony, Chris, you were privileged to play on this team and represent our school. I wish last night worked out for us, for you, but it didn't. And so that's how life goes. It comes and goes in waves. This year, I procrastinated in writing my speech as I was very concerned with what am I going to share with all of you. What wisdom am I going to embark on such privileged seniors who were lucky enough to learn early in life that you don't always get what you want? What it's like to fail, not to get into the college of your dreams, to have most of your senior year taken away from you, to lose a parent, to have a struggling, ailing parent, and at the end of the year, as if it wasn't enough, to realize how insignificant everything else is compared to your health. Bahan, the staff, your classmates, and this entire community and beyond are behind you. We pray for you every day, and we are going to be the backbone for you and your family. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to visit with a few teachers and staff as I walked around campus. I walked into Ms. Bedrosian's classroom, and together with Mrs. Thomas, we discussed how unlucky we were early on in life, as we did not face too many difficulties or obstacles, like failing our driving tests. We were not privileged like you enough to learn early in life what it was like to overcome hurdles and unforeseen obstacles. We took life for granted, not realizing how finite it is, how quickly we get old, and not building enough endurance and stamina for having to practice in our youth what it's like to fail, or things like a pandemic, such bad timing. You, senior class of 2021, have lived your year through a pandemic. Very remarkable because quite literally it was a century ago, the last pandemic our country and world faced. We hope you come out of this even stronger, smarter, and with a grand perspective. And the world is your oyster. As I mentioned earlier, I was petrified of what I was going to say to you, as I am a little bit rusty with speeches since I didn't get to give any this year or to our graduating classes of last year. So I thought to myself, why take this one on alone? Let me ask the faculty and staff, if given the opportunity, what they would tell themselves if they were sitting right where you are now as bright-eyed 18-year-olds forging through new paths in life, and knowing what they know now as hindsight for us is 2020, or maybe what they wish their principal had said to them in their speech, assuming, of course, you all are listening to me as I'm speaking. So Mrs. Shiroyan, Anita Shiroyan, who's a kindergarten teacher, said, "Don't sweat the small stuff." And a preschool teacher, Ms. Marina Vanimyan, added, "It's going to be okay." Hako Parutunyan also said he wished his principal had told him to not stress over the little things. Mr. Beiruti took it further and said he wants you to enjoy the journey. Enjoy the rain. Don't wait for the storm to end. That is where life happens, he says. That is where the fun is. Mrs. Arus Antiasian said, "Be more responsible and nicer to your friends, but mostly don't forget to be nice to yourself." Ms. Mikhailian said confidence goes a long way, and Mrs. Ketchumian added, "Be assertive." Nurse Ojan also said, "Believe in yourself." Mrs. Sermayan wants you to take an initiative. Don't wait for someone to tell you to do something. Stand out from all the rest. Anais Alvanesian, who's an alumni of our school and our dance teacher, said, "Don't hold yourself back. Try everything and don't be afraid. Take every opportunity you are given, even the ones you normally would say no to, do it." To personalize this further sentiment, Lori Savajan wished she traveled more and graduated from a university. Listen well to Lori's words. Ms. Armani said, "Don't rush, take your time, figure out what you like, and this applies to all avenues of life." And Ms. Mankarian said, "Don't feel pressured by others to make life-changing decisions." Ms. Bedrosian encourages you to sort out your values as a person. Look at yourself. Use this opportunity to recognize your strengths and weaknesses. This will give you the tools to be a happy adult. Justin Cox said, your life is just starting. You have a land of opportunity ahead of you. Go and get it. And Mr. Michael added, I wish my principal had told me, when you think you have done your best, know that there is still room to do better. Coach Rodney will tell himself to behave, but he said not to tell you kids, because he simply wanted to tell you to just plan better, because he didn't want you to think that he did anything bad. Coach Thikran said, don't be afraid of difficulty, and most importantly, don't ever forget your second home. Remember your school and come back and visit us. Ms. Konyalian added to that, as she is an alumni as well, and she really values that friendships in high school are made to last. Maintain them. Ms. Hasholian, although not a graduate of an Armenian school, working here at AGBU MDS has given her a different perspective. She now knows the value of this community, of the togetherness. She wants you to keep it within you. She says she wishes she had that. She didn't get to attend an Armenian school. She says you are unique because of our school. I know this pandemic got in the way of your last year. It hurt many of us. Right now, it's hurting Savannah and Daniel, who cannot be seated right here next to you, but at least they're here at graduation, with all of you in the way they would have wanted or deserved. Circumstances get in the way, and how you respond to adversity will color your greatness. Mark and Pierre, congratulations for tirelessly working to achieve Salutatorian. And Pierre, how do you pronounce Salutatorian? Honors. Class of 2021, you are privileged to have learned in Baron Gulurian's class, Artsak's national anthem, and got to sing it on the bus that we traveled to from Armenia to Artsakh as an independent Artsakh. We walked into an independent Artsakh. I remember Patil, Alina, David, Anahit, Elizabeth, Jackie, Marion, Mary, Xander, Liana, Deanna, Anthony A., all of you, and the rest of you, your class sing the anthem on the bus and at the border. And it gives me hope, and I think it will give all of us hope that one day we will be able to take another class to visit Artsakh, and hopefully there will be another Narod who will grace us with her amazing voice at the church, White Church in Shushi. I can't honestly tell you if I would be listening to what my principal was saying during my commencement, but I hope you are better than me, and that you heard at least a few things I said. I was going to say kharab. What was that word again? My kharab, I learned this morning, has slightly a negative connotation. So my khorut to you, and I hope you know this word, as an Armenian school, is that privacy equals power. Don't post everything. And know that the world isn't just about an IQ. It's about I can. What can you guys do? The world is at your fingertips, and we are so excited for all of your I cans. Congratulations, class of 2021. We are excited to see your I cans. Thank you.
And now I would like to invite Father Zaven Markosian, Parish Priest of St. Serkis Armenian Church of Santa Clarita, for the benedictions.
Բոլորս կընտրում են ոտքի վրա միասին հայրներ աղոթքով Օրհնյալ Տեր մեր Հիսուս Քրիստոս ամեն հայր մեր, որ ինձ ես Սուրբ Եղեցի անուն քո, եկեցի արքայություն քո, եղեցին կամ քո, որպես երկինս եւ երկրի, ըստ մեր անապազոր, դուր մեզ այսօր, եւ թող մեզ ըստակրիս մեր, որպես եւ մենք թող մերոց պատաբանած Եվ մի տանիրս մեզ գործություն, այլ պրկյաս մեզ իչարեն, սիքոյ արքայություն և զորություն և կար կավիդյանս հավիտենից, ամեն։ նստեցեք։ Սիրելի շրջանավարտներ, սիրելի Տիկին Արփին Ավանեսյան և ամբողջ աշխատակազմը Մանուկյան Դեմրջյան դպրոցի այսօր Հայկական ընդհանուր բարեգործական միության Մանուկյան Դեմրջյան դպրոցում իրապես շատ կարևոր տոն է։ Տոն է, որ ուրախացնում է բոլորիս, տոն է, որ մեզ բոլորիս ստիպում է նայել մեր ապագային, և այդ ամենի պատճառը և այդ ամենի շարժառիթը, սիրելի շրջանավարտներ, դուք եք։ Այսօր ես բերում եմ Հյուսիսային Ամերիկայի արևմտյան թեմի առաջնորդ Հովնան arczepiskopos Տերտերյանի օրհնությունները, բարեմաղթանքները ձեզ համար, ձեր ապագա կյանքի համար, դուք որ այսօր շատ կարևոր մի շրջան է, որ թևակողում եք ձեր կյանքում, և այդ ամենի մեջ իրենց ներդրումն ունեն, իրենց ավանդն ունեն դպրոցի ղեկավարությունը և ձեր դասախոսական կազմը, որի համար այսօր շնորհավորում եմ ես ձեզ բոլորիդ և նաև արևմտյան թեմի առաջնորդ Հովնան arczepiskopos Տերտերյանի կողմից, նաև ձեր դասախոսական կազմին և նաև ձեր ծնողներին և ձեր ընտանիքի բոլոր անդամներին։ Սիրելիներ, սիրելի շրջանավարտներ, այն ամբողջ գիտելիքները, այն հոգևոր հարստությունը, որ այս տարիների ընթացքում դուք կուտակել եք, այսօր այս ժամանակաշրջանում առավել ևս մարդկությունը, մեր ժողովուրդը, մեր հայրենիքը դրա կարիքն ունի, ձեր մասնակցության կարիքն ունի, ձեր գիտելիքներով, ձեր պատրաստակամությամբ այսօրվա դժվարին կյանքում, որովհետև բոլորիս հայտնի այն մեկ տարին կամ մեկ տարուց ավելի այն շրջանը, որ ապրում է աշխարհը և մեր հայրենիքը, մեր հայ ժողովուրդը, բերեցին բազում դժվարություններ, որոնք ավելի դժվարացրեցին մեր կյանքը, այն հիվանդությունը, որ պատահեց ավելի քան մեկ տարի առաջ ամբողջ աշխարհին, այդ համաճարակը, և նաև պատերազմական այն վիճակը, 44-օրյա պատերազմը, որ պատահեց մեզ հետ այդ դժբախտ անբնական աղետը։ Այս իսկ պատճառով ձեր ներկայությունը մեր կյանքում իբրև շրջանավարտներ, ովքեր զինված են ավելի գիտելիքներով, փորձառությամբ և դեռ պետք է շարունակեն իրենց ուսումը, շատ ավելի կարևորում է մեզ համար, ինչու չէ նաև ամբողջ աշխարհի համար, մեր ժողովրդի համար առավել ևս և մեր հայրենիքի համար։ Այս իսկ իմաստով մեկ անգամ ևս ես ուզում եմ շնորհավորել ձեզ և մաղթել ձեզ պայծառ ապագա դեպի բարեհաջողություններ, դեպի նոր ձեռքբերումներ, թող Աստված օրհնի բոլորին։
Congratulations to our graduates, AGBU Molorin. Our commencement program has concluded. Please be seated while our graduates and faculty exit the court area. Thank you and have a good night. may join your graduates and take pictures at the basketball court area.